Dear students, in this class we are going to discuss about linking creativity and innovation. What is the relationship between the creativity and innovation that we are going to discuss in this class, students? So what are the linking? What is the relationship between the creativity and innovation? Is they are interrelated, or it is a different concept? That is what we are going to discuss in today's class, linking the creativity and innovation. Okay, so before moving to the point, like before coming to the speaking about the linkage between the creativity and innovation, let me recall what is creativity and what is innovation in a simple terms. Okay, so let us move to the creativity first, students. So what is creativity? So creativity is the process of creativity is the generation of the imaginative new ideas. It is the generation of the imaginative new ideas involving the radical newness, innovation, or solution to the problem, and a radical reformulation of a problem. Okay, so based on the involving that, it is a generation of the imaginative new ideas, gathering the new ideas, collecting or generation of the new imaginative new ideas. Okay, involving the radical newness, it involves the newness, innovation, or a solution to the problem, or a certain reformulation to the problems. Okay, so a creative solution, either new or recombined, must have a values. So the creative solution, it must have a values. Okay, and it is the production of novel and useful ideas. It is the production of novel and useful ideas. So creativity can be considered as a process of presentation or preparation, brainstorming, validation of ideas, outcome assessment. Okay, so these all are discussed in the previous classes, so I'm not going to in detail. So process of presentation, preparation, brainstorming, all those things we have explained. So creativity is the fundamental feature of human intelligence in general. Creativity is the fundamental feature of human intelligence in general. It is grounded in everyday capacities such as the association of the ideas, reminding, perception, analogical thinking, searching a structural problem phase, and reflecting the self criticism. Okay, it is not only a cognitive dimension, not only a, dealing with the ideas, but also motivation and emotion, closely linked to the cultural context and the personality factor. So creativity is the fundamental feature. It is the fundamental features of human intelligence in general. Okay, it is the fundamental feature of human intelligence in a general. So also in creativity also related to the intelligence. Okay, so it is grounded in everyday capacities. It is grounded in everyday capacity, such as in everyday life, you develop new ideas in everyday in life, association of the ideas, reminding, perception, logical thinking. Okay, and reflecting the self criticism. It is not only about cognitive dimension or psychological or gender dealing with the ideas, but also the motivation and the emotion also related to the creativity. So the types of creativity, according to the Borden, there are three main types of creativity involving the different ways of generating the new ideas. Okay, so combinational creativity, exploratory creativity, and transformational creativity. So the combinational creativity that involves new combination of the familiar ideas, involves combination of the existing ideas or the familiar ideas, combining these existing ideas and framing the new ideas. So exploratory creativity that involves generation of the new ideas by the exploration of structured concept, generation of the new ideas by exploration of the structured concept, like a research. You generalize the new ideas, you will reach to the new ideas by exploiting the existing concept or a structured concept. A research that you do, a PhD, that is the example. The transformational exploratory study. Okay, the transformational creativity that involves the transformation of some dimension of the structure, so that new structures can be generated. The transformational creativity that involves the transformation of some dimension of the structure, transferring the some dimensions of the structure, so that new structure can be generated. For example, changing the structure of the organization, resizing or a downsizing of the structure of the organization. It is a transformational from the old one to the new one, maybe structural, maybe a changed. Okay, So another levels of the creativity, it is individual creativity, group creativity, and organizational creativity. These are the three levels: individual creativity, group creativity, and organizational creativity. So individual creativity, it focuses on measuring the creativity and trying to link it with the personality traits or the cognitive traits. So it is a personal, this individual creativity is related to the personality aspect of the individual. It is related to the personality traits or the personality characteristics of the individual. Okay. Personality factors like energies or complexity, self confidence, then all those things, personality characteristics of an individual, self confidence, or the way you think, the way you, the uniqueness, sum total of the behavior, personality factors. Okay, so complexity, your energy level, your high confidence level, all those things will also affect the creativity. Others feature like persistence, curiosity, energy, intellectual honesty, great locus of control. Locus of control is like you believe that you are the owner of your own fate. You control your fate. Okay, that is the locus of control. So the like other features of personality characteristics like persistence, curiosity, persistence, like resistance, curiosity, energy, and intellectual honesty. All those things are the personality characteristics, and the locus of control. As I said, you believe in your own fate. Okay, so intrinsic motivation and knowledge also playing the big role in the generating creativity. Intrinsic motivation, like you are motivated by yourself within you are not motivated by any external factors like pay hike in the pay, or or recognition or appreciation, but intrinsic motivation because of your self knowledge. You are a self satisfaction, that factor, that force comes from yourself. So these are the personality factors which will affecting the individual creativity. Next, group creativity. Group composition diversity up to a certain point is beneficial for the group. Okay, so group composition diversity, that is group member which are from the different people, group member who are from the different backgrounds, different experiences, different age group, different gender, different skills. So that diversity in the group, that will be beneficial for the group, because everyone will, different people will give the different ideas, different experience, they will have the different experience. So there are a wide variety of the ideas may be generated in the group. So the group processes democratic and collaborative leadership, organic structure, problem solving approach, and solid based social information. Okay, a democratic leadership group process, like whether the decision is taken within the group, or whether entire group is involved in the decision making, or the structure of the organization is a hierarchical one. Okay, problem solving approach that is used in the group. All those things also affecting the group creativity. The group characteristics, good cohesive groups that have worked together for a teamwork, a sense of teamwork, that have worked together for a time. So contextual influences, like situational influences like organizational culture, a reward system, etc. Next, organizational creativity. Okay, so there are three models in the organizational creativity. So Ambele model: a firm innovates if it motivates the employee. So Ambele model tells that a firm will innovates if it motivates the employee. If the employees are motivated, the firm will have the innovation in the organization. And if they provide resources and manages the work environment acquired. So provide the resources, and provide all the required resources, and manage the work environment accordingly, effectively, then such a organization will have the innovation in their businesses. So that is what the MMBL model tells. Then equal model says it based on the creative environment that has an influence on the results of the company. So it is based on a creative environment. Okay, has an influence on the results of the company, the environment that is created in the organization, like brainstorming or the teamwork. That environment that is exist in the organization, that definitely has an impact on the results of the company. So interactional model uh, of Woodman, it approaches this approach tells that creativity as a phenomena that is affected by situational and behavioral factor. It is the phenomena that is affected by situational and behavioral factor. In particular, the model recognizes the intra-organization influences that stimulate or inhibit the organizational creativity. It is affected by the situation and the behavioral factor. It is the combination of the situation and the behavioral factor. So this is mostly recognizes the intra-organization factor or the situation which are available within the organization. They are the interactionist model of Woodman that says these are the three levels of creativity. Now innovation, we are speaking about creativity and innovation. What is the link? So just explained about the creativity. Now innovation, so innovation, what is innovation? So this is also explained to you. So innovation of the creation of the new products, techniques, new product or a techniques or a process and services by generating and implementing the new ideas to make them useful. It is a creation of the new products, new techniques, new process and services by generating and implementing the new ideas to make them useful. Okay, so creating the new products, new techniques, or the new process or a new services by generating and implementing the new ideas to make them useful. Okay, so next, linking the creativity and innovation. Okay, so what is the linkage between the creativity and innovation, students? So integrative definition: creativity and innovation at work are the process at creativity and innovation, at the work are they are the process, they are the outcomes and the products of attempts to develop and introduce new and improved ways of doing the things. So these are the creativity and innovation is happens because of the attempt is made to develop and introduce the new and improved ways of doing the things. When the organization they make an attempt or they put a effort or they makes an attempt to develop and introduce the new and improved ways of doing the things. Okay, develop and introduce new and improved ways of the doing the things. Okay, creativity and innovation at the workplace, that happens because of the process and the outcomes and the products. It is because of the in the process of developing and the introducing a new and improved ways of doing the things. In that process, creativity innovation will emerge. Okay, it is the results of the organization attempt to develop and introduce new and the improved ways of doing the things. The creativity stage of this process refers to idea generation and innovation to the subsequent stage of implementing ideas towards the better procedure. The creativity stage at this process, at the at this process, like developing or introducing a new or improved ways of doing things. At this process, it refers to the idea generation and innovation to the subsequent stage. It refers to the idea generation or innovation to the subsequent stage of implementing the ideas. So creativity is about generating the ideas or innovation to the subsequent further stages of implementing the ideas toward the better procedure, practices, or products. Creativity and innovation can occur at the creativity and innovation can occur at the level of the individual, work team, or organization, or at more than one of these levels combined. It can occur at the level of the individual, work, team, organization, or at more than one of these levels combined. So, but will invariably result in indefinite benefits at one or more of these levels of analysis. But this will benefit it, identify benefits at one or more of this level of analysis. So creativity and innovation can occur at the level of individual, at the work team or the organization, or more than one of these level that is combined, but will have the invariable result, and identify benefits at one or more of this level. It will have the benefits to the work team, individual, or organization. The creativity and innovation, the creativity and the innovation process. The creativity is centered on idea generation, and this is what the main differences between the creativity and innovation. So the creativity is concentrated on the idea generation, and innovation emphasizes on idea implementation. Okay, it's creativity centered on idea generation, and innovation emphasizes on idea implementation. Creativity is often seen as the first step of innovation. Creativity is referred as, it is the idea generation. So this is the first step of innovation. Creativity is seen as a first step of the innovation. Then innovation that takes place, subsequent steps that will take place, that will lead to the innovation. So the creativity is concerned on idea generation. Innovation is deals about the idea implementation. Creativity is at the earliest stage, innovation at the implementation stage. Creativity at the stages of idea generation. See, creativity is more involved with the product creation, while innovation is more focused on analyzing the market. Okay, so creativity is like, ideas, about the concept test filter, about the marketing. Like, innovation is more about, it is analyzing the market. What is the market test? What is the market? What is the, whether the patent, what, who are the competitors, whether we have so much of resources, all those things will be, innovation focuses. Creativity is more with the create more with the product creation. It will more with the product creation. Creativity and innovations are related constructs. They are no means identical. So they are the related, they are one other related, because creativity is at the earlier stage and it leads to the innovation. Enhancing the creativity fosters innovation in the firms, and improving the promoting the creativity will promote the innovation at the firm. Creativity is necessary to prerequisite generation of innovation, as it involves cognitive generation. Creativity is necessary for the innovation. So idea generation, idea collecting, all those things takes place at the creativity. So that is why creativity is very important for the, very important for the innovation. So there are numerous studies that shows that existence of the positive relations between the creativity and innovation. So there are various research that shows that there is existence between the relation, there is existence of the positive relations between the creativity and innovation. But we have to be aware to the point beyond which an increase in the creativity makes innovation performances decrease. So increase in the creativity makes innovation performances will decrease. Okay, so the ability to create and innovative is what enable us to impact, influence, and change what is around us, and is exactly what we need to be able to be succeeded. So the ability to create and innovate is what enable us to impact, the ability to creative, that is, what makes us to impact and influences the change what is around us. Okay, the ability to have the creativity innovation, in the sense it is our ability to, which makes us to impact the influence and change, have the impact or influence and the change what is around us, and is what exactly we need to be able to succeed. Then only that the creative and innovation will be succeeded, if you are able to impact or the influence and the change what is around us. So that is all about, the creativity and innovation students. So the relations between the creativity and innovation. So next concept we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.